another one of our trails in the hills on the north side of our kennel. And these are logging roads. I would have said they're old logging roads, but actually the last few years they've opened them up to, you can see it says log woodcutting sign. There's certain areas where you can cut wood and certain areas where you can't. Anyway, you can see it's a kind of wide trail, so you run into pickup trucks, especially on the weekends when people come up here and cut trees for their wood stoves. There are a lot of little pull-outs, like this one here, so you can pass a truck pretty easily, and we'll run with extra lights on our leaders so that you can see a dog team coming. Trucks will be pretty courteous and pull off to the side. Anyway, this is Woodcutting Road is what we call it. So here we are on the good dog on the Woodcutting Road. Moving along up in the hills pretty nicely. It's usually warmer in the hills, and it's quite a bit warmer today because it's about 10 above down in the valley where the kennel is. Now, the trick about coming up here is that you actually have to know where you're going, because there's a lot of turnoffs that you get lost in. And now most of the time our dogs know where they're going. We usually have to tell them a few directions here and there. There's a turnaround right down there. Pretty nice. It's nice to come up here. The trail's not real rough. Pretty smooth. You can ask the dogs for a nice, a nice steady pate, like a nice trot or a simple lope, and I don't know. There are not a lot of hazards, so it's kind of a nice trail to take them on that you think it's going to be pretty easy. See, there's a pickup truck parked right up here, actually. And this is kind of what we come across on the Woodcutting Road, a lot more than some of our small trails. But this guy, obviously he pulled off to the side, which is pretty nice. So we're going to go G here. There's pretty big Woodcutting Road goes down that way as well. We're going to head up into the hills more, so hang on, here we'll go. So the road gets a little, sorry, I start talking, they all look back at me. The road gets a little more narrow here. This is a pretty part of the trip. This is due south. And you can see that the sun's just setting. The glow. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just about right for our sunset, mid-November. Anyway, we're on the Woodcutting Road.